Some pilots got the throttle to the floor. Painted skies and neon dreams, flying vintage jets and pixel streams. From DC-8s to 727s, we're chasing clouds, we're touching heaven. Cabin lights and runaway gleam, living out that jet set dream. We're cruising high, brand new style, retro wings and a pilot smile. Orange and turquoise in the sky, simulated freedom, we're flying high. Brand new some pilot, take the lead. You got the skies, we've got the speed. Check the charts, set the nav, virtual propellers in the slab. From Dallas down to Bogota, we're painting trails like Mardi Gras. No turbulence can shake this ride. We've got flair and wings with pride. Tailwind strong, the climb is steep. Brand F's legacy we proudly keep. We're cruising high, brand F style, retro wings and a pilot smile. Orange and turquoise in the sky, simulated freedom, we're flying high. Brand F some pilot, take the lead. You got the skies, we've got the speed. Forever flying, wild and free. Brand F's some pilot, you and me. We've got the skies, we've got the speed. We've got the skies, oh yeah.
Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Jimmy, aka Brand New Sim Pilot, and today we're sitting at Atlanta Hartsfield International Airport in the Fly the Maddog MD-88 with Brand New 2 livery that I got off the Flight Sim TO. But I've got to tell you that it didn't work right off the bat. I'm in Microsoft 2024. That AI traffic is loud. Let me get in the plane. Maybe it's not so loud. Okay. So I found a mistake in his files, and I will just show you how I fixed it. So if you go, let me close that. And go to I wish I had a shortcut to that, but I don't. So let's just go the long way. Users, app data, local packages, limitless, limitless, local cache, packages, community. Okay, so if you come down here, come down here to Leonardo's Maddog aircraft right here. Well, let me do this. This is the livery right here. It only worked for, it states it's for an MD-88, but it only works on the MD-82. So what I did is I came in here, sim objects, airplanes, and aircraft config. And in here, this base container, he didn't have this X. It just said Mad Dog. And so I added the X, and then I changed anything. This was MD-88. I think down here, well, actually it says MD-82 right there. Am I in the wrong? I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong one. This is 274 WC. 274 WC. It's this one. And sim objects, airplanes, livery, aircraft config. Okay, so see, I've got Maddog X 88. I added the 88. Then here he had 82, and then in the user description he had 82, so it would show wrong when you picked the airplane. So change 82 to 88, change that to add that 88 right there, and I'll show you why. Now if I go up and go to the aircraft, Maddog X aircraft, this is the install directory for the Maddog. And if I go to Sim Objects Airplanes, you'll see in here it has Maddog X 83. So if you had a sound, a livery you wanted for the 83, you'd have to change that where I changed the 88 to 83. And I just added that 88. So now it's pointing to the right airplane. And so it shows up fine. Shows up fine. So I think you can change all of them, MB-82 liveries that you see on the TO or wherever you might see it. I think you can change them all to use them on the 83 or the 83. I'm not sure. The 88 for sure. Probably the 83 too. I'm not sure if there's any fuselage difference in the 83. The 88 has bigger fuel tanks and it has more powerful engines. But apparently the case on the engines isn't any different because the livery works on the, as far as I can see, the livery works on the casing. So I'd say that's good. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, I fired up. I'll tell you something I did here. I clicked on that aft stair, and it halfway came down. And the reason is because we don't have any power, no hydraulics or any power. So let's get started. Let's get it fired up. We're going to be flying over to Charlotte today. So battery on, then you click it. I just roll the mouse down to lock it. And let's see, let's get some external power on. Ground, GPU, back, and okay, I do have the sound pack, Boris sound pack, which is great. All right, no smoking's on. Let's go over here. Let's see, do I not have that bound? Don't have that bound. So the light panel, some of the lights are over here, so I put me a view. And we'll get the, there we go, get the nav lights on. Get back up here. External power's on. Okay, so let's just take a look at the checklist. Checklist. Where are your checklists? Okay, battery on and lock. Position lights on. External power's on. APU loop selectors. Wow, that was kind of loop and test. Push that. Didn't get the warning. And the reason for that is you have to turn loop select. Okay, both, and both, which is right. Okay. Not sure. Not sure why that's not working. Should be working. Okay. um, let's get the APU started. Let's see. Before we do that, let's ESX or refueling. Our fuel requested. Let me just look in our block fuel 13045. That's four. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. So we should get some fueling going there. Okay. All right. Back to the overhead. Emergency lights armed. No smoking's on. Windshield anti-ice on. And the pneumatic cross feed valves. Those are right here. Both on. Check. Cabin pressure. You go to standby and then primary. The light goes off. We'll set this up in here in a minute. Okay, well, now we can go ahead and let's get down to the box. Did we get a fuel truck? Yeah, we got a fuel truck. Are we fueling? I believe, yeah, it's fueling. All right, MD-88. So again, that's how I fixed that. I showed you that what I had to do because I got in here and it said MD-82. So okay, our init position. I'll just plug that in there. That's all you have to do. You can put the reference airport in here if you want. And the route, two ways to do this. Um, the way I like to do it is we're at KATL. This FMC, the buttons are arranged a little differently, or is it than like you see in the 737 or even the Airbus, and I find myself hunting for them. And we're going to KCLT. there. Doesn't give you a. I thought I've seen before that it gave you a request here, but that's all right. We'll do KATL and KCLT because I have the SimBrief downloader. There we go. And we'll activate that, execute in it. And typically, well, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see if Beyond ATC will play for you. Let's get the ATIS.
08 right, 09er left. 5G notice in effect. Advise on initial contact, you have information Zulu. Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta Airport information Zulu. 1509er Zulu. Wind 085 at 10. Visibility 9er. Ceiling 1100 overcast. Temperature 11. 2.08. Altimeter 3004. Landing runway 08 left, 09er right, 10. Departing runway 08 right, 09er left. 5G notice in effect. Advise on initial contact, you have information Zulu.
So 9 left is what we filed. So we'll just change the channel here, turn him off. So let's get over here. 9 left, and we're on the, something I should do, and I'll show you this. I should get the ACARS going for Brand Virtual. Okay, let's see here. I was looking at our alternate, KGSO. I'm not sure what that is. KGSO is our alternate. Our altitude is 270, it's short flight. And the rest looks good. And here I go to my OFP and I just copy and paste. That right here. Control V. Start. I am loading my fuel. Thank you for reminding me. Flight log going. Okay. Now we're on the fill 3. Next page. Fill 3. And execute that. Oops. Again, I forgot that. I kind of hate that I do that on the second monitor because I forget to change it back. I need to make it where I can drag those windows over here onto this window. That takes a little bit of a change. Okay, index and our arrival and KCLT is 36R. 36R, ILS 36R. We're on the Jonesy 5. Jonesy 5 right there. Heckham, I think, is probably going to be right. Let me just take a look. 36R, Heckham. Yep. And I'll show you that real quick. Right here. There's Heckham. We'll need to connect this up. Heckham. Execute. And then if we go look down through here, oops, if you get on the legs, Jimmy. Next page, right here. Let's see, that's on Z. Oh, so we've got something similar. cup, fuel, fuel. Let me see what that looks like. There's a couple of points in there that I haven't seen. Set our altimeter. Get over here to plan. And what are we on? 40. Let's get rid of you. Rid of the yoke. Yeah, right here, something's wrong. Let's zoom that back in. Jonesy. Jonesy Dub. Before that, previous page. Yep. Erwin Sittler. Let me see if I put that in there and execute it. Interesting, that didn't really, not that low as it go. Okay. Didn't really change the way this looks. Now here we'll have to make a change. We got vectors, then heck 'em. I'm just looking at the plan over here in Navigraph. Chelly, heck 'em. Okay, let me get this view. Can I do this? Execute. Apparently I can. Step. Oh, it's looking good. Looking good. I can live with that. I can live with that. Okay, we'll put you on map. Fueling looks like it's done. Fueling's done. Let's get that APU going. Get a better view. We need the start pump on, and we need you on start, the master on start. We'll go ahead and start boarding. I'm gonna do this. I'm using say intentions also, but I'm gonna use GSX. Oh, it's remote control because it's over here. Request boarding, please. And then say intentions. Cabin crew, begin boarding, please. No audio from the mic. Well, it's always got to be something, doesn't it? Cabin crew, begin boarding, please. No audio. No. Whoops, wrong button. No audio. Why not? Why is there not any audio? Why? 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 Check, check, check. Oh, you know what? I know why. No, why? Controls. Okay. Start mic test. Check, 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 check. Testing, testing, testing. Okay. Go down my speakers. Oh, that's because I chose the wrong thing. Okay. Thank you. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Hmm. Kevin, begin boarding, please. Kevin, begin boarding, please. Okay, I'll mess with that some more here in a minute. What are we doing? We boarding? Finished boarding? Never started boarding? Where am I at? Where am I at? USX. Request boarding. Please. Let's go. Boarding, boarding, boarding. Okay. Let's go weight and balance. And I believe this is sim brief is already in there. Oh, nope, there it is. Okay. Net ref and our fuel. Yeah, the doors are open. Is 13.044 13.0 and N, is that right? N manual. Right, right, right. Our zero fuel weight is 104.6, 104.6. Zero fuel weight. And our reserves, I need that out of the OFP, and I can get the OFP right here, can I not? OFP right here. Sure enough. Sure enough. So our reserves are 5.7. 5.7. And our altitude was 27, right? 27. 270. Let's pop that in there. And the cruise wind is 282 at 32. 282 at 32. And the ISO deviation is +7. So we'll just pop 7 in there. 7. Beautiful. Unable to cruise out. I don't know why. I'm going to clear that. And our takeoff performance. Performance. I guess it doesn't load ESX KATL or SimBrief, I should say. And the wind currently is 60 at 10, 60 at 10. And the temperature is 12. And the runway is 9 right. 9 right. Flap optimum. The barrel's 30. NIS off, packs on, or takeoff weight, again, whoops, 116.8. Whoops, I went to the wrong place, didn't I? Performance, 116.8. Calculate. Okay, here we go. 26, 32, 41, 126, 132, 141, and our sail temp was, it's flaps 9 and 50. So you come over here, and we're going to do a flex and 50. Set your temperature to 50. Okay, and our flaps are 9. So you come over here, dial a flap in 9. 9. And over here, our CG, 16.6. Whoops, that's not the right view. Well, I can get to it here. That looks to be right. Flaps 9. And just our trim just to line up right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, that's all looking good. Master caution. Okay. Back to checklist. Checklist. Where is the checklist? Flex mode, art off. This is nothing else you have to do if you're doing a flex. You turn the ART off. Light director switches can come on. On. Nav radios Let's jump over here and get our clearance. Should have done that already.
Braniff 2194, IFR to Charlotte Douglas Airport.
Braniff 2194, Atlanta clearance cleared to Charlotte Douglas. Filtree departure then is filed. Maintain 5000, departure frequency 125.65, squawk 1542.
Clear to
And we've got the
Charlotte
first
Douglas.
officer
Filtree departure
working the
then is
radio
filed.
for us.
Maintain 5000, departure
1542.
frequency 125.65,
Okay.
squawk 1542. Braniff 2194.
1542. And we're on. We'll put this on standby. Well, put it on mode Charlie, I guess you say. Okay. Altitude clearance is 5,000. What I found with beyond ATC, they don't always give you an altitude afterwards. We'll put 5,000 in there. And our speed goes to 250. I was just thinking about, come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Something about the say intentions. We'll see if that fixes say intentions. I redid all my audio sources today, and so I could have separate channels for all the software we run, which for me is say intentions and beyond ATC and the sim. Departure runway heading. Let's see if our charts. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Will work. Charts. KATL. Enter. Sure enough. So taxi. We're near 10-9. Pin that. And our departure was the field 3. Sid. Field 3. We'll pin that. And then let's go to KCLT, and we'll get the 10-9 there. We'll pin that. We're on the Jonesy 5 star, Jonesy 5 right there. And we're landing 36R approach. 36. Did I miss it? ILS 36R right there. We'll pin that. Close that. And then we go to Atlanta and the 9 was 9 left, right? 9 left. 9 left. Man, I can't even hardly read this. Let me look at something real quick. My settings change. No, I'm on TAA. 'Cause Well, let's do this. Oh, needed a regen or something. 95. And so let's put 95 in here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Let me just look. At our taxi routing. Okay. All right. Let's see. Are we ready? What is our boarding like? You know, something we didn't do, or me. Run. You put the APU on run. Put the APU on, or external power off. APU air on. Get the air conditioners going. Our passengers are surely mad at me now. So let's get our landing information here, and I'll look at this off screen. So 748 is the landing altitude. 748, that's about right. And the baro there is 3004. Baro is 3004. So we'll just put that right there. It should be pretty close. Pretty close. Now in the manual, it's not in the checklist, but in the manual, they go talk about going in here and you put the day, the month, the flight number, and the leg in here. Well, you know what? Just do it. So it's 28, 20, 28, and 10 is the month. 10 is the month. Our flight number today is 2194. And this is leg, we'll call it leg one. And then I thought you should insert. Insert. Don't know what that does, but we did it. We did it. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's see. Let's get the standby horizon going. Bubbled up here. Okay, so real quick, charts. Atlanta. We're going 9 left. We're parked C, Concourse C, B13. B13, so we're right around in here. And we'll just taxi out here. Or nope, we'll taxi out here. Down here. Can I draw on this? Can't draw in here. Oh man, can't draw. Pin. Okay, can't draw. So we'll come out here to Lima. We'll take Lima down to the end. Okay, let's do this. Let's see about say intentions. Cabin crew, we're going to be pushing back in about 2 minutes.
Okay, Captain, we'll prepare for pushback shortly.
Maybe you can hear
Ladies and
that.
gentlemen, welcome
Maybe
aboard
you can hear
Braniff
that.
Flight 2194. Departing from Atlanta and heading to Charlotte. We will be pushing back shortly. Please, ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
I don't know about these doors and something else that needs to happen here before I can close the back door. I'm looking back at the checklist. Speed bugs, anything I missed, clock, art, fuel gauge, set 0 fuel weight. So that's something that you do in here. Right there. And I'm just looking here. Yeah, so here we need the auxiliary fuel pump on. And let's see if we can close that back door or those back stairs now. Sure enough. And I'm going to go ahead and close these doors. We haven't even pulled the jetway. We haven't even pulled the jetway. Oh, waiting for boarding to complete. Boarding now. Really? Then I probably should have left the door open. What is going on back here? Oh, they're boarding. Did I jump the gun or what? Hello? Hello? How are you? Hello? Hello? All right. In that case, let me just step off here for a quick second. Okay, I'm back. I guess I started the boarding way late. I'll show y'all something over here. You'll notice ground and here you don't see chalks anywhere. What happens on this plane? We have chalks on, but when you turn the beacon on, and I'll go ahead and do that. Turn the beacon on, anti-collision lights. Removes the chalks, so APU sound from Boris.
All aircraft be advised, information Alpha now current, altimeter tree 004.
How we doing? How we doing here? Click on that. 90 of 146. Come on. My bad. Sorry. Making us wait. I'm making us wait. I'm sorry. What else can I show you? Aircraft options. General tail style cockpit units. Using the Honeywell. I don't know what the Canadian is. I haven't tried it, but I'm not going to change it. I don't use a heads-up flight display. I have that off. Auto brakes on. I don't know. Single knob altimeter. Oh, so yeah. Not sure what that does. Not sure. I'd have to test this to see. Also see what that is. I like the crossbars, not the single queue. I don't need the rise and runway. Ground speed on the PFD, so I can see when I'm speeding. Wind data, I like that. Armed altitude is flight level. That will show. I don't have the altitude armed yet, but it'll show right here. These are just default. I just have that off. And that's pretty much it for the options. How are we doing? I don't have any seated passengers. I'm supposed to. That's one of those things in GSX that Phoenix will come out and tell you, hey, if there's an update or something, you got to go in there and uncheck that, recheck it in the GSX config. I've done that 100 times. I've done this one. Well, I may not have done the MD-88. I take that back. Oh, boarding's complete. Whoops, wrong button. I've held y'all up long enough. There goes the jetway. Let's close the door. Okay, sorry folks, but we're going to turn the AC off. The start pump can go off. We'll go to System A. I was just looking to see, looking at that checklist. Charts again, nose left. No. I'd just rather have the tow bar. I don't know if I can do that in GSX. I've done it before, I think. Beacon's on. Let's get pushback from beyond ATC.
Braniff 2194, Gate Bravo 13. Request pushback and engine start.
Braniff 2194, Atlanta ground, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback approved, face south. Braniff 2194.
Why does that keep stopping? No. Nose left. Release parking brakes, please. I'll show you the parking brakes too. Something a little bit weird in here. Okay, let's go. I don't see a red line here telling us we can't start our engines. So what we'll do, we'll start
Cabin
engine
crew,
2.
all doors in flight and cross-check.
Bleeds
Welcome
are
everyone
off.
on board on behalf
Let's
of
get
Braniff, the
the
captain, and the crew on this flight to Charlotte.
tanks on.
My name is Erica, and I am your purser for this flight.
And
Joining me
put
today
that
are
on
my
start.
colleagues, Captain Jimmy and First Officer Margaret, along with our
We're
wonderful
looking
crew
for
members,
20
Sarah, David, and Emily.
on the
We are
N2.
currently pushing back from Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, and we expect our flight time to be approximately 40 minutes. Now, please pay attention to the following safety
There's
information.
20.
To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, lift the buckle. Please
Thank
ensure
you,
your
Boris,
seat is
for
in
the
the upright
sounds.
position and your seatbelt is securely fastened at all times while seated. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth and secure it with the elastic band. Breathe normally and remember to secure your own mask before
Oh, the
assisting
brakes.
others.
So,
Your life vest
sorry.
is located under your seat.
So you
To
push the
use
brakes
it,
in,
pull it out, slip it over your
and
head,
then you
and
pull
the straps to
pull
tighten.
this up, and then let
Inflate
go of the
it by
brakes,
pulling the red
and
tabs or
that
by blowing into the
locks the
tubes.
brakes in.
To find the escape
All right, let's
routes,
close the
look
door.
for the illuminated exit signs.
Close the door.
There are 2 exits at the front and 2 at the
Close the
rear of the
door.
cabin.
And
In the unlikely event of
Deny.
an evacuation, please leave your luggage on board. Your safety is our priority. As mentioned, there are 2 exits at the
and
front and
start
2
her
at
off.
the rear of
There's
the
actually a
cabin.
procedure there that I
Please
didn't
take a
do,
moment
but
to
I
locate the nearest exit, which may be
will
behind
show
you.
you here.
Thank you for your attention. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the
Looking for
seatbelt
20.
sign is turned off. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to ask one of our crew members. Also, if you have a power bank or any electronic device that becomes unusually
18,
warm, emits
19,
smoke, or shows
20.
signs of damage, please
Fuel.
inform a member of the crew
Now, when this
immediately.
goes gets to
Any
40
electronic devices fall between the seats,
on the
please
N2,
notify us so we can safely retrieve them. We appreciate your cooperation and wish you a
there's
pleasant
coming
flight.
up. It's coming up. Fuel used, reset. And there's 40, and then that's when you turn this off. Seatbelts on. We only got 50 in the center tank, so I'm not going to have the center tank on at all. Okay. Let me just check the checklist. Check the checklist. APU bus switch is off. Let's go to this other view. APU bus switch is off. The air off. Master off. Engine selector off. Static heaters on. Hydraulic transfer pumps on. That's over, remember, over here. Auxiliary and transfer pumps are on. Engine pumps on high. They are on high. I guess it's in default. They're already on high. Spoilers armed. Spoilers armed. Listen to that sound. Flaps set for takeoff. My Bravo. Sometimes my handles, they don't seem like they lock all the way down. So we got dial a flap, so we just, now let's see if this works right. Or if it just goes to 11. Just goes to 11. You know, why? It's set on 9. I'll have to look at that some more. Parking brakes, art and op that's what we want for our flex, so we can clear that. That's fine. Auto brake, that's right back here. Put that on RTO and arm it. I could show a better view of that. TO and arm. Flight controls. Check. Up, down, full right, full left. You could actually hear them. Rudder, full right, full left. Looking good. Nose lights to taxi. Let's request taxi to the runway.
Braniff 2194 ready to taxi to the active.
Braniff 2194, runway 9er left taxi via ramp 3W Lima.
Runway 9er left taxi via ramp 3W Lima. Braniff 2194.
Okay, let's get out of here. Clear left, clear right. Brake check, looks good. Listen to those sounds. That's insane. You hear it creaking. We're having this taxi down here. I think that's going to cause a problem like right now. Nope. Didn't cause a problem.
Hold position for traffic.
Yeah.
Hold position for traffic, Braniff 2194.
He's already gone. Thank you.
Braniff 2194, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, roger.
Taxi, Braniff 2194.
Oh, hello. How are you? I like this plane a lot. Now, I've flown the MD-82 most of the time that I've flown this plane, but I wanted to fly the 88. Get some hours in the 88. Got a Braniff livery, so I don't have any excuse not to fly it. Just takes a little tweak to get it in the sim ride. I don't know if that download off of Flight SimTO for the Braniff 2 livery for the 88 works in 2020 without editing it. I don't know. I don't fly 2020 anymore.
Braniff 2194, contact Atlanta Tower 2385.
Contact Tower 2385, Braniff 2194.
Creek, creek, creek. Love it. Love it. To get the PMDG in 2024, I'm going to have that Boris sound pack too. I gotta have it. Gotta have it. Okay, we're looking, just making sure we're looking good. So the auto throttle, we will arm it.
Braniff 2194.
Let's get the lights
short,
on.
runway 9er left.
Somebody I just saw landed.
Braniff 2194, Atlanta
Oh no, are going around.
12, fly heading 100, runway 9er left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 100, runway 9er left, cleared for takeoff. Braniff 2194.
Okay, let's get out there. Not a hard plane to fly at all. It hand flies really good. Okay. Auto brake set. Pneumatic crossfeed valves on. Landing lights on. Flaps set. Speed brakes armed. Cabin prepared for takeoff. Don't know if I've forgotten anything.
Okay, Captain.
I don't think.
Cabin crew, take seats for departure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight attendant speaking. We are currently on
up
Braniff
about
flight
50.
2194, departing from Atlanta and heading to Charlotte. We will be taking off shortly. Please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position.
And
thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
go. Now I'm at forward pressure on the yoke. I got the yoke off. I get that. And I don't know if it's because it's 11 and it's supposed to be 9. I've got to play with that and see. So there's 120 knots. We could let off the yoke there. And here we go. Here we go. Just get the gear up. I'm just following the flight director. That's the marker. Let's follow the flight director. Trim. Let's get some trim. Get some trim. Get some trim. Get some trim. Get us down there. Okay.
Braniff 2194, contact Atlanta departure.
Get some more trim.
Contact Atlanta departure. Braniff 2194.
Coming up to 180.
Have a good one.
Go. Flap 0.
Atlanta
Slats will still be
departure,
down.
2194. Good day. 3,300 feet.
We'll wait till those will settle in.
Braniff 2194.
Then we'll put the slats. We should be able to go to the. We should be able to go to nav, VNav, and autopilot. We got nav, VNav, FMS speed. We're nicely turning. It's kind of nice to just have this out of the way. Watch your ears, because it is loud. Power on the weather. Oh, something I didn't do is, I didn't do the checklist like I'm supposed to. TARA, weather radar is on. $250 knots. We are level. Oh, we're level because they told us. Now they cleared us to 13. My bad. I didn't hear it. 13. And then just cycle the VNAV. Clear to lead us. Clear to lead us. Lead us. I don't know where you're getting that from because I don't even have that in the box. Okay, beyond ATC. Clear to lead us. Auto brake off. It disarms. Let me show you. It disarms on its own. And then speed brake. We should have probably been on both here. We turn that back to off.
Brandon 2194, contact Atlanta Center 128.0. Have a good one.
128.0.
Contact Atlanta Center 128.0.
There's 10,000, so we can get our lights off. And it's nice and smooth, so we'll get the seat belts off. I have the galley off. How am I supposed to get any coffee if I got the galley
we are
off?
currently in the climb phase of our flight on Braniff Flight 2194, departing from Atlanta and heading to Charlotte.
You don't need this anymore.
And cabin service will begin shortly. You may now use your electronic devices. Thank you for your attention.
This blue panel paint, I guess you'd say. Yeah, I got that on the Flight Sim TO, and you just put it, if you like that better than the pink, what they call pink, it's kind of a tan. You can just put that in your community folder, and it just works, which is awesome. I like it. Now, used to, I had the Maddog back in P3D, and it had a setting that you could select which one. And they don't have that anymore. Although I've seen, in looking in the files, in the file structure for something else, I've seen in there where they had looked like pink and blue, or maybe if I read the manual, maybe they changed it where you have to go in there and change it from one to the other. But I just I thought, well, heck, I'm gonna try that one off of Flight Sim TO, and I put it in there. It works fine.
Altitude. My colleagues and I will begin the snack and drink service
Well, we're
shortly. We have some
actually not at our
delicious
cruising
available, including
altitude,
our famous chicken salad.
so we got to go to 27,
After the service, we will also have articles
and I'm
from
gonna
Braniff
arm
for
that
purchase. Thank you for your attention.
and cycle the VNAV, get us up there. Cabin altitude. Oh, cabin altitude, because I don't have the packs on. Everybody has a headache now. pulled up the checklist and then didn't follow it, which is always nice. Maybe I ought to look at it now, huh? So one thing also we need to do is we need to go to climb here and set this to auto, the art, the auto. Can I drag this over here? No, you can't see it. You can't see it. Well, I'll show it to you. Okay. TRC, we set to climb. With art, we set to auto. Flaps are retracted. Gears up. Takeoff select flap takeoff selector to stow. So that's right here. And you dial this. I think I went the wrong way. I did. And you set this to right there to stow. We don't know heaters. Center tanks on. If fuel in the center tanks, we don't have engine hydraulic pump. Oh, auxiliary pumps off. Engine low. Engine low. Low. Auxiliary off. What about the trans? It doesn't say. Whoops. It doesn't say. Here it says auxiliary and transfer pumps on. Here it says, oh, auxiliary and transfer pumps off. Okay. Off. 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 Good. Cross V valves are on. TRA's going on. Transition altitude, we've passed that. Hit the magic key. Magic barrel key. Terrain as required. Taxi nose lights off. It's all off. Passenger signs, pressurization. We checked thanks to the airplane reminding us. Okay. Okay. I was telling you. Oh, I telling you, it's going to show you here. Show it here. It shows here the what is that? No, it doesn't really label. That is the armed altitude. Ah, Jimmy. I put 27 in here and then pulled the knob. And if we look at our progress, 161 miles to the top of climb. We're not climbing very fast. Why? Well, we're on the profile. I'm gonna sync my heading here with the Bravo knob, right like that. Legs. Yeah, it's saying we can't get, and it told us that we can't get to the altitude. Oh, what we can do is this. We can go to vertical speed and not that way. Let's see if we can do 2,000. Or let's see if we can do 18. I'm just watching this speed here. I don't know if I did something wrong, cause it to not want to climb up to 27, but we're going to get there. And then I'm going to have to work on the box because it was only, says 12,000 above at Dub. We got 270 in here. I didn't start my timer. You can do run, or you can click this button here. We'll start it. Let's see what happens when we get 270. Okay.
Braniff 2194.
All right, so here we go. Okay. Well, we've overcome that drama. Now, I want to see if I can go back to VNav. It's going to speed us up. Yeah, it's going to speed us up even more. Now, the legs, I'm concerned about not being at the right altitudes here. Showing 210 below at Jones. It's saying top of descent 31, which, does that sound right?
Center on 127.5, Braniff 2194, take care.
Short flight, that's probably
2194, good day. Flight level
It's
270.
probably early. So how do I fix this? How do I fix it?
2194 Atlanta Center, roger.
Climb, cruise, 270. Flying to Cup. What if I go legs? Jones. Doesn't have Cup in here. Got Dub. Cake. Doesn't have either of those in there. Let's see if I can really mess this up. PPP. Dub. Cup. Cup.
Descend via Jones 5 arrival. Charlotte Douglas landing runway 26 right.
270.
3007, Braniff 2194.
Show Cup and then Cake. CAAKE. Okay. Didn't like that, did it?
Braniff 2194, contact Atlanta Center 135.35.
Center on 135.35, Braniff 2194. Atlanta Center, Braniff 2194, descending via Jones 5, flight level 270.
Braniff 2194, Atlanta Center.
Won't let me do it. Won't let me do it. Execute. Legs. It's just not letting me do it. It's just not letting me do it. What's going on here? Let's go direct to Jonesy. That Dub. I did mess this up, didn't I? Okay. I think I think I got it straightened out. Let's go ahead and let's start down after I confused it so much. 2,500. You have to hit tab to get to 2,500. That opens an E-pad. Okay, what are you going to do? Here we go. Okay. Still a chance we could get there alive. Still a chance. We'll do a landing calculation here in just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, what are we doing?
Braniff 2194 Charlotte approach, altimeter tree 007, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 36 right.
Okay.
3007. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 36 right. Braniff 2194.
Well, despite all the confusion that I caused, seemed to be okay. We're on our path. I wanted this to be a short flight, but I didn't want to cause all that confusion. Confused myself even. Oh, I could see a glare from the sun coming in the blinds there. still see the glare coming in the blinds from somewhere. Okay, found the right blinds. Okay, they told us the barrel was 3007. Oh, that's not what I want. I wanted
Expect radar vectors for ILS runway
7.
36 right. Braniff 2194.
Some speed brakes out because we are flying. Absolutely flying. We're descending. Crazy descending.
Turn right, heading 090, Braniff 2194.
We're like diving. Why? Why? Please stop that.
Turn left, heading 040, 2500 until established. Cleared ILS runway 36 right. Braniff 2194.
Wow. This has not gone well. There's our speed. Here comes 10,000. We were out of control. Now we're still a little fast. Seat belts coming on. Never turn the strobe on. Okay, we better look at some 1089 up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now
8,
beginning our final
9.
approach to Charlotte. Please turn off all electronic devices and stowed them until we arrive at the gate. Ensure your tray
9.
tables are put away. Your seats are in their full upright
Course
position. Your
is
seatbelts are securely fastened.
3.
The weather in Charlotte is a pleasant 75 degrees Fahrenheit with no clouds and no precipitation. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, are we under control? Are we under control? Precision height Gosh, I don't quite understand why. Plus, if you zoom it a little bit, then it clears it right up. Is 877 or 150? Ah, didn't mean to do that. Now we're ascending like crazy, speeding out of control again.
Brandon 2194, contact Charlotte Tower 126.4.
Just don't know.
Contact Tower 126.4, Braniff 2194.
I don't know what is
Charlotte Tower, Braniff 2194.
causing all of the
Runway
issues.
36 right.
Oh, I have the
94, Charlotte Tower, wind 025.
POIs on. I could turn that off.
Runway 36 right, cleared to land.
Runway 36 right, cleared to land. Braniff 2194.
We're not going to land this time. We're not going to land this time. We are not going to land. What's our missed approach? 4,000. It's dialed in. We'll go 250 on the speed or 240. $240. Because we are going around. Why are we still going down? Wow, that sucked. That really did. Cabin crew, we're going around. Clear, go around.
Braniff 2194 on the go.
On the go.
Braniff 2194, go around, fly runway heading, maintain 2,500.
On the go. Fly runway heading, maintain 2,500, Braniff 2194.
2,500.
Braniff 2194, contact Charlotte approach 3475, talk to you in a bit.
Contact Charlotte approach 3475, Braniff 2194.
We're going to go in a hold here.
Braniff 2194, 3,900 feet.
Brandon 2194, welcome back. Continue.
Continue Braniff 2194.
They're saying they're wanting us at 2,500. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Good chance to see how it flies in the hold. And if I can manage to get out of here and get back. Let's see. Let's see what ATC tells us. So far, we're still alive. We are still alive. You get this glide slope fail because it can't. We're too far away from it. Can't pick it up. No big deal. We'll see how it flies this hold. I haven't done that before in this plane. Beyond ATC, that's going to be pretty low, if you ask me. Pretty low. Pretty low. There's 2,500. We're scaring all the people who are flying over this loud plane. Just match that up with 307. So much for my short video. I can see on Beyond ATC that it says fly runway heading, which we're not doing that. We're flying a missed approach. I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to vector myself. You think? Maybe vector myself. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's going to fly the hold. Okay. We need to go to Heckam. Let's see what we can do in the box. Okay, we were on 36 right. Thirty-six right. And I'm not going to put that. I'm going to say execute. Let's see. Part arrival. Okay. 36 right to Heckam and execute. And let's reset our nav. And then let's fly direct to Heckam. Execute. Nav, out hold. But why are we turning? Why are we turning that way? Why? 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 Heckam is this way. Scaring the hell out of all of them people. Let me see what it's going to do. I don't know what it's going to do. It is lost. It's lost. It's mine. So, let's get my heading. Let's get it on heading. Heading select. Still alive. We're still alive. Dollar heading on over here. Like that. Let's slow down. If I hit nav now, see if we intercept that. Oh, I'm in the wrong landing weight. Now let's see what's happened. I think those bugs, let's get our speed down a little bit. Down here where we can start getting our flaps in. If we can't pick this up. Okay, here's nav track. We picked that up. And back to the charts. We need to be at 2,500. Whoops. 25. We're at 2,500. VNAV. VNAV level is right. Now we're on track. We're still alive. We are still alive. I'm gonna sync our heading up to the runway, which is 3. Whoops, I went past it. 76543. Okay. Now, after we've scared everybody in North Carolina flying over with this loud plane. Wow. Beyond ATC just gave up on us. They're like, just forget it. Just forget it. Okay. I didn't put descent forecast in. See if we make this turn over toward the runway. We're just going way too fast, so I'm gonna override you and I'm gonna put you at 180. 180. Arm the speed brakes. I'm gonna go ahead just for the fun of it, and I'm gonna put. Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, I tell you why. High, on, arm. Oh, won't let me arm them. Okay, loc. Doesn't have the runway. Yeah, it shows the runway. ILS. We're not slowing down. Oh, come on now. Let's get you down here. Loc's captured. Speed is not even slowing down. All right, let's get the landing gear down. Let's start getting some flaps. No, we're still going fast. Speed's coming down. ILS. I'm just waiting to see what it's going to do. Very windy. Gusts were I don't see it there. We look like we look like we picked this up. Watch your ears. We're not dead yet. We are not dead yet. We're at flaps 40. Probably, let's bring them to 28. Let's bring them to 28. Okay, let's turn the autopilot off. We must fly it. Two reds, two whites.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Terrain, terrain. Glide slope. Terrain, terrain. Glide slope. Glide slope. 300 minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Whoa, baby. Whoa. Okay, reverser's off. We're still alive. After all that, we are still
Ladies
alive.
and gentlemen, we have just landed at Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Welcome to Charlotte. Did you know that Charlotte is known as the second largest banking centre in the United States? It's also home to the NASCAR Hall of Fame, celebrating the rich history of auto racing. Thank you for flying with Braniff. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Jimmy, First Officer Margaret, and the entire crew, we wish you a pleasant stay here. The local time is 1:16 p.m. If you have a connection, please listen carefully. Flight 204 to New York departs at 1:45 p.m. from Gate A. Flight 317 to Miami departs at 2:15 p.m. from Gate B. Thank you.
Braniff 2194. Request taxi to assigned gate.
Braniff 2194, gate Charlie 16, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Gate Charlie 16 taxi at my discretion. Braniff 2194.
Okay, our gate's right over there. Slats up. Park and brake. Park and brake. Park and brake. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. We have the APU power on. The air's on. Let's shut her down. Shut her down. Anti-collision off. Strobes off. Just six. Just six. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. PCAS off. I think could you leave the aft, right aft on for the APU? And then GSX. There we go. Keyboard. Wow. What a deal. I love this plane, but some things seems like in Microsoft 2024, I could do a lot of double clicking on stuff. And I don't understand that. Let's go to whoops, I was in the right place. The door. So, okay, so they opened that. Are they going to open this? Are you? Are you? Are you? You did. Awesome. Awesome. Cabin crew, you can begin deboarding. Okay, so
Dear
that's
passengers, we have reached our
actually
final parking
worked.
position. Captain Jimmy and the cabin crew are now saying goodbye.
Flight
We
director
wish you a
off.
nice stay here in Charlotte or a
Flight
safe ongoing
director's
travel.
off. Let's see what the checklist says. After landing, nose landing lights, position, weather radar, terrain, spoilers, flaps, windows, pitot off, windows off. Parking brake set, nose lights off, flaps are up, APU buses are on, engine fuel cutoff levers off, pneumatic cross feed valves are open, seat belts off, fuel pumps except for aft right APU, aft right. Auxiliary hydraulic and transfer pumps off, off, off. Doesn't say anything about hydraulic pumps for the engine, but I'm going to turn them off. That's it for the checklist. All right. Well, there was a lot going on there, a lot. And I know that a lot of it was my fault, but we'll fly this again. I love this plane. We'll fly it again. Until next time, see ya.